To war, then.
Time for big gun.
Do you accept me as your queen and ruler?
Don't actually.
All right. I think my opener is a better show.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Things happen.
Screw me, because when I saw Aegon say "to war," then I kind of assumed we were going to be doing something this season.
Yeah, seriously. Like, oh my goodness.
Well, he said to war then. He didn't say this season. He just said to war then.
Yeah, had I known that then meant season 3, I wouldn't have showed up.
To war then, later on.
Eventually.
Eventually.
Well, welcome everybody. Welcome to the finale of House of Dragon season 2. We made it. 7 streams in a row. Woohoo! Troopers.
Yay.
Thank you,
Just
everybody.
watched the whole trailer for the next season.
Fuck that.
Yeah. Took 8 weeks.
Took 8 weeks for this shit.
It's an 8-week trailer, the longest in history.
What
well,
a gamble.
as always, if everybody can go over to YouTube, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. There's a poll going on. Let me know if you enjoyed this season. We will get into spoiler territory right away because we all want to talk about how fucked up this episode was and how the entire season sucked. Sorry, Kaida. But
okay.
Everybody's links are in the description below. Everybody will plug themselves on their way up. But please subscribe to this panel. I could not do this without you guys. Could not get inside all day. Almost monetized. We are so close. Woo!
Hey.
So on that noise, I'm going to put the banner up for the spoilers. And just FYI, I'm no longer Team Red. I'm no longer Team Green. I'm not Team House of Dragon anything. Fuck this shit. All right.
Yay!
What's everybody's initial thoughts before I bring up the episode?
Can we go clockwise or
just
I'm Team Book. Team Novel.
Lady B, what did you guys think? We'll go around.
You know what? I've been telling people since it started that this show is not good. And I finally feel vindicated. The tide is turning. The tide is turning.
There is no greater sin in television than wasting the audience's time. And this show wasted the audience's time more than any show I have ever seen in my life. What a clusterfuck.
I feel you on that. Sammy, did you fall asleep during it?
Multiple times throughout the season, but what a gamble to have a relatively good first season and then to do absolutely nothing for 8 episodes and then expect everybody to come back for the 3rd season. I mean, what a bold strategy, if you will. And I'm immensely disappointed. Nothing happened.
Yeah, it's kind of like that part in Talladega Night when Ricky Bobby I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's all I got.
Nick, how about you?
Yeah, my advice, as it states here, is read the book instead. You will not be disappointed if you read the book, and it was just a little disturbing to kind of see what we got over the course of 8 weeks. Not to say what we've done for the past 8 weeks is a waste of time, because we've had super fun and it's been great to chat with everyone. But I miss dissing on Kristen Cole a lot, and that didn't happen towards the last few episodes or several episodes of the season. And that's when the show sucks. Is when you can't just episode after episode just kind of knock on Cole. But now we're just knocking on we're knocking on the whole story and show as itself. And I'm just concerned about what people are going to be saying after this. I'm sure people will enjoy it, but I agree. Someone said it in chat, Shield Ball said it. I think the production, the cinematography, audio, visual effects were good, and probably the better parts of this. Not to say that some of the actors didn't do a good job acting either, but the actual story just tanked hardcore, and it was just like a dog dragging its ass on a carpet and just leaving a giant shit stain for us to see. That's what we saw for 8 weeks. Aside from episode 4, that actually had some excitement.
Was that the battle?
Was that
the battle?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one battle we got.
To clarify, was that episode 4 or was that one scene in episode 4?
Yeah, it was actually just one scene in episode 4. That was the better part of the entire season. I'll rant on it later. I have more to get off my chest, but
I have so many. It's just like where to start with.
Can I don't know if I want to save it, but
Hey, go ahead.
go ahead. When what's her face is running across the fucking Erie the entire time, and it takes her. Dude, I was like, I literally told Austin, it was like, you know what happened in the time being? Eragon, Legolas, and Gimli fucking ran across Middle Earth and caught up to an army of Uruk-hai in that time frame, and it still took her to get the entire fucking episode to find Sheep Stealer.
So I actually I compiled a list of things shorter than this episode. Tucker and Dale versus Evil, Airplane, Zombieland, Beauty and the Beast, Toy Story, Lion King, Emperor's New Groove, Commando, Shrek, Iron Giant. We're shorter than this episode.
All of those hit too.
Wait, are you counting the episode, or are you counting also like the behind the scenes?
I'm counting what HBO's timer runs for.
Yeah.
Okay.
From when it said 89 minutes. That's what I counted. And if you want to say, hey, well, 7 of that is, credits and whatnot, my response is going to be, way to be pedantic about it. Like, the point very much still stands.
Blue collar. I know you're gonna be the nicest person on.
He just mentioned Tucker and Dale. I just watched Tucker and Dale 2 hours ago with my kid, and
I love that movie.
Gotta love that movie. We all do.
It's a great movie.
It is. Yeah. We're watching tomorrow for my birthday stream because why not watch Tucker and Dale for your birthday? Yeah, Nadia's right. I try always being the nice one at any panel and forgiving things others won't forgive. But yeah, I can't lie to people and say that out of 8 episodes, I'll be generous and say you maybe could have condensed this down to 3. But like Lady B and Lord B were saying that you can easily make this a fucking 2.5 hour movie. Yeah. So I'll say generously 3 at most. I could probably give this season. It's the definition of padding fucking time, man. And the budget, the $160 million budget, we were praising how epic the CGI is. Yes, the CGI, especially that last episode, was fantastic. Possibly the best dragon CGI I've ever seen. Won't deny that. But yes, the storyline, and as he mentioned so many times, man, look at Damon in season 1 and look at Damon in season 2. It's like, holy shit.
He got cucked.
I mean, but just even the point, like him, he spends the entire season in one spot. It's, man, but yeah, like you're saying, Nick, man, for season 3, I don't know what's going to happen. It's such a downgrade from season 1, and it's a shame because especially with the CGI and like you guys are saying, the acting, nobody really phones it in. It's not bad acting, it's bad dialogue, and they're not sure what the fuck to do with these characters. And boy, so I don't know.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, sorry. So that's all I can say. Just love the production value and the music, but yeah, I'm not going to pretend for a second this is as good as season 1.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen that Seinfeld episode where George is really winning and then Elaine is not? So like Jerry's like, one of my friends wins versus. Do you think this is what's going to happen with Rings of Power and House of Dragon, where this season sucked, so they'll redeem themselves with the Rings of Power season?
I will literally like grab a knot, one of those hoop ones, and do something with it if that happens.
There's no way that's possible. I seeing that Rings of Power trailer alone had me barfing.
I haven't even bothered.
Don't even care. I'm just gonna reread this million. Go for it, Kaida. Go. Unleash.
All right, before we talk, before I express my
Wait.
immense disappointment.
Time out for a second. Let Austin go and then.
Oh,
you
yeah,
can go.
yeah.
Sorry.
I have nothing to say except
Okay.
actually wait. I'm sorry. One thing because I'm disappointed by this is that the scene with in this episode specifically with Christian Cole and her brother was actually like a great scene, I thought. Because hear me out. That doesn't outweigh the fact that the rest of this episode was kind of shitty. I kind of got a little hyped towards the end because I'm like, oh, we might actually get a battle. And then we started to show all of the cards being shown on the table, I'm like, yeah, we're not getting anything. I'm pissed. So just that one scene was amazing. That was it.
All right, Kaida. Lay it out, man. Kaida. Is it
Before we get
Kaida or
into it,
Kaida? Before we get into this.
We do Kaida. I'm going to reveal my surprise. I've been holding on for 3 weeks now.
Oh, here it is.
Oh no.
The best part of the whole season right here.
All right, here we go.
Wait. Do I need to blow you up? Oh, I don't know what I did.
Oh my god.
You went out in public with that shirt on?
Hey, why wouldn't you?
Christian Cole.
Why wouldn't you?
Christian Cole. Christian.
Oh my
Did
god.
we get our shirts from the same people?
Look,
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah,
They both look like a
Let's
cross
go.
between a wrestling shirt and one of those that people make when their relatives get killed by the police.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Rap video.
I will say that I am disappointed because I was enjoying the season for the most part. Up until I want to say the episode before last, like episode 5 was okay, and then 6, 7, and now this one, we're just like, what are we doing here? Like we gotta push this forward. Like I'm with you, you want to build, you want to have your little foundation and your storytelling. I'm all for character building. I'm with it, but we have to have something going on now. And then you have us with this massive fucking cliffhanger after dragging us along this entire season. It's like we just saw. It's basically you just gave us a filler season. We just had a whole filler season, a $200 million filler season for the next season. That's not going to come out for 2 years because we got the Dunkin' Egg, and then we're going to have this one. And it's like, bro, so we got to wait till 2026 to see what you're going to do with that. Like, come on, you're losing the audience. Everybody unanimously is just like, this is you're dropping a ball. Honestly, if you want me to be honest, I will put this in the same realm that I will put season 7 and 8 of the OT Game of Thrones, where it's bad. It's bad. Not one season. I mean, episode 4 doesn't make up for it. Regardless of how good it is, it doesn't make up for it. Blood and Cheese was a letdown. Everything else was a letdown. It let me down, man. But you know what? Christian Cole had the best scene of the entire episode.
Yeah,
that was definitely one of them.
2 elements of what you just said there. This was not a cliffhanger. A cliffhanger implies something happened, and then you're waiting to see what the results are going to be of that significant event that occurred. There wasn't a significant event to like hang off of a cliff about. It just kind of abruptly ended with another boring conversation.
Yeah.
Agreed. And if for those,
I can't wait till we get to that part 2. Because fuck that. Fuck this show for that.
For those of us that watched the trailer from last week about the finale, right? That trailer was immensely misleading.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
I thought, okay, we might get the gullet, and all they mentioned was the fucking gullet.
Yeah.
But it was just, again, we see a town on fire, which I know we'll get to. We didn't see it happen though.
No.
We didn't see it happen.
No.
Again.
No, like what
fucking
about
robbed.
the show not tell? Show not tell.
And by the way, so those of us who have not read the books, I'm looking there and I'm like, is that fucking King's Landing? Like, did we just what did I miss?
I didn't even know where it was supposed to be. I was
It's
like,
what the fuck?
They didn't. Yeah,
Like,
I read the book.
obviously,
I didn't know.
The CGI in this part is so rough too. It looks like a 90s
agree.
There were
video
a couple spots in this episode where, especially with like the ships at the end, I'm like,
Yeah.
that was not good CGI.
Not as good, yeah.
Yeah.
CGI with
the white-
Helena, the green screen when she was in the vision, it didn't
Yeah.
look good either.
Oh.
And the
Yeah.
White Walker.
The
Yeah.
White Walker's face
Yeah.
was
Well,
so bad.
that whole vision fucking pissed me off. I already told
That
Austin
was
this.
bad.
Oh,
I really
ranted-
like
I
Kevin
ranted
getting
on
here
it
for that.
already.
I stand by what I said. I stand by the fact that they gave the book readers, the fandom, a big middle finger because of where the books are at now on this. I have no desire to watch season 3 at this point, and I was telling Lady B behind. I have no desire to even read the books at this point.
You know what? I think that's the real travesty of these adaptations. Because like I had my brother watching like the Amazon's like Wheel of Time, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm never gonna read this book because it's just so bad." And I'm like, "No, don't, please don't judge the book by the adaptation."
It's very good. I like the book.
The book is
It's
great.
really good.
Book is
I
great.
enjoy it.
But then why not give? Because I was not a fan of this episode, and I know I wasn't a fan of this episode because I was reaching for my phone. When I know when I'm involved in a story, if I don't reach for my phone, don't look at it, don't care for it, just want to watch it. Yeah. And the fact that I'm leaning to my phone, texting my friends, texting you guys, and saying like, "What the fuck is going on? Why is this so bad?" So this episode's called "The Queen Who Ever Was," and I'm with you, Nick. The trailer was very misleading. I thought at least we would get a battle because it felt that they should have all this filler stuff could have been the first 4 episodes and then give me the last end with a battle, even give me a cliffhanger with a battle, but give me something to just hook myself into this. I'm not hooked into this at all.
Well, it's the opposite. They're rubbing your balls, but they're not letting you finish. I mean,
yes, that's the perfect. That is a perfect analogy for this season.
Worst edging.
Yeah. You guys were talking about the lead up to season 7, and then the shot of all the horses running around. I'm sitting here like, guys, if you hint to me that we're about to pop off, it needs to go.
Yeah,
you can't pull it back, and they've been doing that. Kaida, as you said, they've been doing it all season. Stop fucking teasing it and do it already.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
With the budget that they've gotten, with the budget they got, why didn't we get to at least 2 battles? At least
Not
2.
great.
Just give me 2 major battles that happen.
Sorry, I'm gonna cut you short. I'm just gonna hop on Gucci's because it's obligated to that. But I'll catch replay. Honestly, thanks guys. It's been fantastic. I'll watch the replay, but no, 100%. It's up. It's definitely let down, but I'll catch a replay because Gucci's got his whole new Sunday night stream. He wants
I'll be over there after we're done here.
You guys can chat.
I'll see you there.
All right.
Take care, blue collar.
You know what? I might actually make a video on this after we're done because I'm so upset.
We're definitely going to record something on this because there's a lot that just needs to be said. I mean, it's if you want to have the same feeling that people had in the first, 5 seasons of Game of Thrones, you got to show shit. You got to show the goods, and they didn't show the goods whatsoever. And I don't mean actual boobs, but they didn't show us the battles. They didn't show us like these big.
This is a failing grade.
Dude, think about season 2 because I just rewatched Game of Thrones. Think about season 2 Game of Thrones. There wasn't any major battles until the Battle of the Blackwater. You were hooked the entire time. You were hooked because
you felt
even though there was dialogue going on, but it was intriguing and it was pushing the plot forward in ways where you want to see what's happening next, and we're not just stagnant in the same spot. Like we're in the same position we were when we started the season. So
It even has
this like an inverse look at a good episode. You're showing us the opposite shit that we want to see.
You're doing exactly what we don't want.
Yeah.
And then we waste all of this time with this superfluous bull crap, like with Thailand and like the.
We're not going to get struck,
like
right?
I know this is going to be important for the first episode of season 3. I understand that, but goddamn. Like we did not need it to be this long. The first 5 to 10 minutes of your episode with this fucking guy right here, who I enjoy, he's a good actor. But come on, dude, get the fuck. And then we got this thing right here going around, fucking mud.
Yo, hold on.
Cross-dressing Elizabeth Swann from Pirates of the Caribbean 3.
Holy fuck!
All right. We gotta keep it PG friendly for YouTube.
That's why I'm just gonna call it. That is the it.
The it factor.
I don't understand the casting choices here because you could have like it just doesn't work with medieval history. It just doesn't work.
Sammy.
Where's my book?
A bunch of dudes on a ship. Yeah.
I mean, I get it. Maybe they're trying to with what's his face sister in Game of Thrones towards the end, I guess, because she was command of ships and stuff. Yeah, so like maybe they're trying to like, oh, if they'll accept her, that
it just hadn't like what relation did any of this have to the main story? It's like we get that he's going out to like the 3 free cities to try to get like sell sails to break the blockade, or in this case like Tyroshi pirates. But like, what does this have to do with the story? It's like, show him having the negotiations. Great, cool, okay, there's a fleet on the way. Do we need the mud wrestling? Do we need to, oh my god, I want you to impregnate my wives.
By the way,
my wives.
She looks like she belongs in Baldur's Gate 3. She looks like an NPC from Baldur's Gate 3.
She does.
The fucking in the books there's literally one line, and it's the seeds that Otto had planted in the free cities had begun to produce fruit. Is literally they use one line to justify the 3 cities sending ships to break the blockade.
Yeah, here it is, right here. I'm looking at it.
Read it, Kaida.
Yeah, he's saying the seeds of Otto Hightower had borne fruit. Meeting in Tarush, the High Council of the Triarchy had accepted his offer of alliance. And then 90 warships swept from the Stepstones, and then that's when they run into the other ones in the gullet. And then there's no mention of this thing right here. So it's like, I don't know what this is about.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
Admiral Lehor was a stud with like 80 wives, and they used to, I think they even describe him as he was a generous man who, if anybody came into his house and saw something, be it a treasure, something, or even one of his wives, he would graciously offer it to the person. It's just fuck me. This is just awful.
That's at the end of it. Yeah. No, that was Ricario Rendu.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's Ricario Rendu, and that's not this guy.
Yeah.
As somebody who is a passive watcher in this, again, not have read the books, I just was very put off, and I don't know if it's just the knowing what I know of Essos from Game of Thrones, and just like I was confused. I didn't know if that was a woman or a man. Like I couldn't tell because of just I don't know. And again, it looked like an NPC. She looked like an NPC from Baldur's Gate by the costumes. It just did not work for me. I don't know. But I told my husband, I was like, I bet that's a man in Fire and Blood in the books. I don't know.
Yeah, I heard. I was actually heating up a Philly cheesesteak I got from South Florida, and I heard this person talking in the background, and I'm like, who is that talking to Thailand? And sure enough, because you kind of sounded like this. Hey, I'm you can't share with me. And I'm like, that sounds like a chick. And then when I heard who it's supposed to be,
like what?
and we all there's like 4 of us here watching, and we're all like, that's not a dude, right? Or is it a dude? Like, is it a dude disguised as a dude playing another dude?
What am I seeing here?
What is happening here? Great tokenism. Okay, cool.
But I mean,
I don't know if one more episode would have solved all the issues for it.
No, they need to
Katie,
condense everything.
No, this needed to be 3 episodes.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus Christ, what are they going to do if they extend it out another? Is there any combination of 2 characters that haven't had a conversation about their feelings in a room yet? Like, I mean, I don't think Jace and Alicent have had a heart-to-heart yet. So maybe those 2 would have.
I called it though. Like we watched episode 7 right after we got married with a bunch of our friends, and I'm sorry that I missed it last week, but we just had so many people in here, and it was so funny. And I'm like, we're making bets on who was gonna cry that episode, and I said Jace, and I was like, I was right.
Jason is fucking duck lips the entire season.
What a pouty little
Jason,
bitch,
his
too.
duck lips and being
He's got the
4'9".
Zoolander thing going
Yeah.
on.
Jesus
He's
Christ.
just standing around holding his sword.
Is that how tall he is in real
Aemond
life?
and Jace do the
Dude,
Zoolander like walk off.
Fucking, he's got to be close. Everybody towers over him.
I'm curious now.
The actress that plays Rhaenyra is like listed at 5'7", so she's got to be 5'5" in real life, and she's taller than he is.
Henry Collett?
I don't know, something like that.
I agree here with Harissa.
Henry Collett.
Yeah.
I have a feeling viewership will be lower for season 3.
You know what?
Absolutely.
I think
Oh,
that
I
first
agree.
episode will get more viewers after the fact because I think it's gonna have low viewership, but when people understand what happens on that first episode, if they do what they're supposed to do on the first episode, I think it will have more viewers afterwards.
I
Can
mean,
I also
why
ask
are we
something?
assuming
Go
season 1
for
is
it.
going to be good? Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Go
go
ahead,
for it,
Nadia.
Nadia. What do-
About
Yeah, he's
last
like 5'5". Sorry.
episode where he's heading to Dragonstone and then he sees 3 fucking dragons with one eye across a vast lake. Like, how he's not even halfway through the lake either. It's not like, oh, I'm almost there, and then sees him. He
What
still
was
has like the
doing?
vast amount of lake to
Hey,
get there.
He's a Targaryen.
With
He got them
one
out.
eye, he could see 3 dragons on the rock
Yeah,
side.
he's turning his head a lot.
I don't
Yeah.
like. I was still laughing because I was laughing at freaking Ulf doing that thing from the Neverending Story, and he's like on a tray. He's like, "Ah." Or like, also kind of reminded me of Anakin from episode 1.
Yeah,
This is what I call pod racing.
Oh, Aegon.
By the way,
Poor Aegon.
Aegon's description of what's going down with his little sausage, I was like, oh,
I laughed.
That was fun.
I was like, how do you
was
guys
lol.
feel?
Dude, it was a perfect analogy for this season. It had a dick, and then it went down in flames and lost its dick. Like,
Yes.
season 2.
And they ruined one of my favorite characters of Loras this season too. He hasn't done shit this entire season but be around. And he was my favorite from season 1.
He doesn't escape with Aegon in the book, though.
No.
Yeah, in the book, he escapes, doesn't he?
Sneaks him off to Dragonstone.
No,
Well, they don't say where they go. They don't.
Yeah.
Afterwards,
they appear later on in the dance on Dragonstone.
Yeah, that's later. But like when they leave,
book spoilers.
he
Shit, I
helps
shouldn't have
him
said that.
leave,
You're
but
fine.
he doesn't leave with him, right?
No.
Because they say they can't find Loras because he's good like that, so he just disappears. So I guess they're saying now he just left with Aegon, but we're missing another son. So I mean, how we're gonna have that once part? How was that gonna work? But you know what?
No
I'm
idea.
asking too many questions.
That's
Uh,
you're trying to be
I
too
like-
logical. That's the problem.
It's even
I
worse.
liked in this scene that the whole time Loras is like, hey, we gotta go. Like, your brother's gonna kill you. We've got to figure out a plan. And Aegon's just worried about the fact that he's gonna be peeing sitting down for the rest of his life. Like, he just does not care. He knows his brother's gonna probably kill him. He just does not care. Doesn't care about escaping. He only cares about that. Like, hey, I'm totally fucked for the rest of my life. So I really liked I would say I liked the going back and forth in this scene.
Yeah, I mean, everybody here is a good actor.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
wasn't a
thank
bad
God. Thank you
scene.
for that.
Yeah.
It's just that when you string too many of 2 good actors talking about stuff we already know that doesn't drive the plot forward, it just becomes exhausting. And to even build further on Kaida's point about Laris, all of this like King's Landing stuff that the people starving and hating the Greens and whatnot, that means that Laris is really incompetent because that's Laris's job as the Master of Whispers. So Laris doesn't just do nothing. He's actually portrayed really dumb and bad at his job this season.
Yep.
And I don't think they realize that's what they did, but it is what they did.
Yeah.
I still can't get over the Rhaenyra's put the blockade. I feel bad for the small folks. I'm gonna send food to them, and she sends food to them, and everyone loves her. I'm like, you're the reason they're starving. It's just, oh my God.
I would disagree with this. I don't think
Irony.
Aegon is the best character this season. To be honest, I think it's Otto, and he was only in like 2 episodes.
I thought Aemon was pretty good.
Otto's always the best character, especially like the part where he's giving up his hand pin. And he turns around, and he does that little stare. He's like, "Oh my god, these fucking idiots!" Like I love Otto. And God, fuck this season, man. I'm
right
upset.
here. It bursts into flames like a
No.
sausage on the spit.
That was so funny. I'm like, it's just a random thing to start talking about. Like, this is what we need to talk about.
Oh man. I was like, we're not gonna get her in the episode.
And then she comes.
Lord.
And then she shows up randomly. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Not gonna lie,
Get out.
I was thinking, I was like, God, that you just made this 10 times worse, just showing up. Like,
Austin was like, she's back on Dragonstone. I was like,
Yeah, that's a good point,
I
Gadfly.
Oh, God, here we go with
points
this.
out.
Did you guys ever get the feeling that like every actor in the show was like contractually obligated to like be in the episode because like they were just jumping to characters like didn't really forward the storyline at all? It's just
this is what this annoys the fuck out of me because it's like you're showing that there was no reason for you to take Nettles out of the story and put her in her place because everything that's going on with Rhaena right now is so fucking stupid and boring. Like, okay, so you just left the 2 heirs, the 2 little kids, you left them to go by themselves so you could chase a fucking dragon and die in the veil. You fucking moron.
With 0 food,
I'm getting more
or
wine.
supplies, or weapons, or
well, like no one in the caravan was like, "Hey, where is she?"
Where's
Yeah.
Hey, where's the princess? Where's Rhaena?
just
She's
keep
the only
going.
one there with blonde hair. Like, you know, like aside from the Rhaenyra's 2 kids too, but like Rhaena, where'd she go? Oh shit, she's in a fucking field somewhere in the Vale. Like, you know, like gone off on her own, and no one gives a shit about her. Just let her find Sheep Sailor by herself. Cool.
With no supplies, with nothing.
Can we get her a goddamn horse?
Yeah, like she
just
couldn't
runs
take a
off
horse or something.
in episode 7.
What an
like
idiot.
It was such shitty writing.
Jane
I do
Austen
like
novel.
this point. He wasn't able to detect a very public message about looking for dragon seeds to assemble a specific date and time to start
Absolutely.
Rhaenyra that blokes in the pub were talking about. Yeah, he
Yeah.
fucking needs to be fired.
So much for
Nice
your
job.
whispers, bud.
Yeah. Master of Whispers. Oh,
Master of
he's
Club Foot.
becoming my second least favorite character next to Christian. It goes Christian Cole and this dude because
Yeah.
so whiny.
He
Just
is.
wants his mother's attention and just like I'm like, dude, can you think for yourself? Like for a second year?
It was kind of funny, like watching him tell off like Rhaenyra at the other
He's,
episode.
He's not very
Whoa.
strong, is he?
No, he's
Oh.
not
Jason
very
Viewing
strong.
King. I like
Nice.
this.
Jason viewing game.
It makes you appreciate the dinner scene in season 1 when Aemon is giving that speech, the strong speech, because
Yeah.
he just is acting like a little, puss here.
It's so bizarre. Like they made a big deal about his dad being a fucking giga chad, and this kid weighs 92 pounds and is 5'4", actual fucking dimensions.
I think we watched the Green Bay like family game, and it's sort of like a thing where they bring out like they do practice, but they let little kids play too. We just saw some kid like little kids bigger than him, like catching what did that kid catch? Like 3 footballs?
3 punts and
Yeah, he caught 3 punts and carried all the balls in his one hand. So yeah.
Yep.
Jason, step it up.
I have a question for those who have read the books. Hugh is supposed to be the bastard, right? He's supposed to be like some sort of Ulf. Not Ulf, the other one. The one
Thor?
next to him.
Hugh the Hammer.
Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hugh the Hammer. He's supposed to be like the bastard in the book, right?
They're all
don't
like
spoil
just
it, but
random. They're all
they're
just
all
random low
bastards.
lowborn people. They're not.
Yeah, they
like,
in the book they don't know exactly where their parentage is from.
yeah, they don't make a big
Okay.
deal about people having Targaryen
So
blood.
in
Except
this,
now.
It is,
with-
but my question
I'm
is,
surprised.
here in the books the same type of personality as like he?
No.
So are they
Um,
switching it here in the show?
So
he
Ulf,
seems like an asshole.
Ulf in the books is a drunk. Is basically his thing. He's an ambitious drunk who, for the first, month or so is just kind of happy to be on the team, and then he and Hugh Hammer get to talking and are like, well, wait, we have dragons. Why aren't we bigger big shots? And that kind of quickly spirals out of hand.
And then Hugh didn't they just the show canon is that they're alluding that Sarah Targaryen is his mother?
Yeah.
Yes.
Harris his daughter. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, the one that went to OnlyFans and Liz. That part is so funny because you're like it was like the mother Jahara's like, oh my gosh, like we have to bring her back, and she's like, oh, she's always a whore. Whore. It was so funny. I was like, somebody had to make the Chad like glowing eye memes for him.
I forbid it.
Yeah.
And
God,
speak of
shut
nothing, Barry.
up.
What a strong actor! And I'm like, what? Corliss has done
Wasted.
fucking nothing this entire season except watch
Wasted.
his wife die and just hobble around with his bastard sons. That's
On
it.
the dock.
So,
Wasted.
On a
so
dock.
Finally see him on a boat at least. You know?
Yeah.
That's true.
At the
Or heading
end.
to a boat.
At the
Heading to a
end.
boat. Yeah.
So Sarah Hess is the one who wrote this episode, and she has the biggest girl crush on Rhaenys. She was the one that wrote the dog shit episode 9 episode where Rhaenys busts out of the pit.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she also wrote
Wow.
episode 2, which was a big Rhaenys episode. And so because she's such a big Rhaenys fangirl, Corliss now has to spend fucking 10 minutes of this 90-minute long episode thinking about how great Rhaenys is. I mean, we literally have fangirl Tumblr style writing in this show, and it's embarrassing.
Yeah, and then even named that episode after her, and then named the boat after her. The queen that never
Whoever
was.
was. Like,
I
come
just-
on.
This whole back
then-
and forth in this scene, she's like, okay, but people are. Do something. You're supposed to be trying to win your throne back.
Isn't
this
it
is
dumb
war.
how she
Things are
said,
gonna
like-
happen.
Oh, I just hope the fact that having 3 more dragons is going to keep us from fighting. It's like, why are we still pretending that we're not at war? There's been battles. People are attacking. There was a fight. Rhaenys died. Like, does this just mean nothing to you?
Dude, it's
Yeah.
feelings in hallways.
Yep.
It's what it is. It's fucking
Feelings in
CW
hallways.
style feelings in hallways.
This is not a good sophomore season.
No.
No.
Like in context, because I've been going over the entire season just thinking about it. Like now that we have the full context, you've made everything from the previous episodes, like from episode 1 to 4, 5, mean nothing because we're in the same exact spot we were in episode 1, except one dragon is dead, one main character is dead, and all the armies are starting to come together. That's it.
Yeah.
And not for nothing either. Like you should feel, especially in like the second season, like you've established these, you should feel like you know more about these characters. And like I really don't feel like I could, like if you ask me to describe any like random character, I don't know that I could actually give you like a good character analysis on these characters. I don't know enough about them,
Like,
or
they're
like
wishy-washy.
so. Yeah, so when you say something like, "Oh, what would Littlefinger do?" and we're like, "Okay, I could kind of, work my way and realize what that character is." I could not do that with a single character here. Maybe Otto.
Yeah, that's about it. He's the only character with depth, really.
Yeah.
I mean, and now Damon a little bit now, but everybody else there's really no depth. Like, what about Jace? What do we know about him besides?
Yeah,
he's
and I'm
a
not
pouty
saying they're
brat.
poorly acted. I'm just saying
Like-
this is from a writing standpoint. Like
Yeah.
I got nothing here.
And they're trying. They're trying. I'll give them that. They're
I agree,
trying to
Shield
put
Wall.
something out, but it's not
As a-
working.
Yeah.
As a woman, I do not enjoy. There's no strong men in this entire season.
Yeah.
They took
No.
they cut Damon's balls. They completely
Yep.
removed all testosterone out of him.
Yep.
Corliss is just like listen, I understand you just lost your wife, your children, but in a sense, you're supposed to act like a king. In a sense, this is your domain. You're also the hand to the queen. Like you're man up, cry in private, but man up. Like show that you know
too much male crying in this. Oh my god.
Oh god, so much mommy issues. Just like
daddy issues.
Yeah,
daddy issues, mommy issues. Like, oh my god, you all think you can rule a kingdom, but you can't even get over this shit. No, thank you.
Yeah, well, there were of the 8 episodes in this season, 2 were written by men, 6 were written by women.
You know what? That explains everything.
And
really
3 were written by a supermodel who became one of George R.R. Martin's personal assistants.
Which ones were the better ones?
So, ironically, if you liked episode 4, T. McKell, who was the supermodel turned personal assistant, wrote 1, 4, and 5. Sarah Hess, who wrote episode 9 of last season, the bad one, wrote 2 and 8. Eileen Shim wrote 6, and David Hancock wrote 3 and 7. So, ironically, actually, I think the dude wrote the worst episodes.
Low T though, low T guy.
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, might as well be that trainee in
there's only so much you can do with 2 episodes. I mean,
nice pause stop, by the way, Nadia. That's a great Damon face.
This guy is fucked. Anybody else watch him sneak back?
Another cliffhanger. Where the fuck did he go?
But like, this doesn't happen in the book though. Like they just threw him on Dragonstone for what reason? To, like, throw
there was no
off?
point for him to do that.
That's what I'm saying.
It served nothing.
0 point.
Yep.
But my other favorite character was in the background, there he is, right there.
He doesn't play. He does not play.
Great.
He's like, oh no.
Yeah, he has been a highlight.
Shit happened.
He's been great this entire time. I will give him that. I've loved his character.
Yeah, it's been good.
And I'm you know what season 1 Damon would have done here? Would have cut his head off.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
That's what I was expecting. I was expecting him
to look at the subtitles. Look at the subtitles. It says, I thought Damon was like, oh, I heard that. Wow. Nope.
No.
Well, I mean, this assumes that we're just accepting of Damon having a nightmare and doing a 180 flip on his motivations for the first 7 episods of the fucking season.
No, that plays into his whole arc for this entire season, because his whole point in Harrenhal has been him coming to grasp with his past and seeing that, you know, his pursuit for the crown and his pride and everything has led him to the places that he's been going. So with him actually seeing the future, like the vision and everything, it puts it to more perspective that yes, he's not the one who's supposed to have the crown, and that there is a greater threat, which is stupid. It's stupid. I don't know why they did that, but it does culminate his arc to he sees everything that's been going on, and it's been his doing that's been happening. So, you know.
Okay, so here's my problem with that, and I have 2 issues with it. First of all, he doesn't have an arc. He has a circle. He started on Team Rhaenyra. He got mad they had an argument. He left Team Rhaenyra. He then spent 6 episodes with his dick in his hand in Harrenhal, only to end right back at Team Rhaenyra. So we could have just basically entirely removed Daemon from this season and assumed his motivations were the exact same from episode 8 of season 1, and it would have been just fine. The other issue I have with this is we can't have a random bullshit device be what culminates an arc. It needs to be a character choice or an event that happens to him that culminates an arc. It can't be a magic fucking tree.
Yeah.
I hate this fucking season.
It doesn't make
that gives you a bullshit vision.
On a like character motivation, it's like he is married to Rhaenyra. Like what he has the most, like he's maxed out at the power levels he can get to. I mean, they're like, what does it serve him to try to betray her?
Yeah.
Unless he becomes king.
Yeah, unless they become king, but you wouldn't do anything until that happens. So, like, what is this whole stupid thing? And they do the same thing with Aemon and Aegon, which is so stupid. I don't know why they have to add this, like, pointless drama. And then the thing when he talks to Helena about, like, oh, yeah, you burned him. I saw it. I'm like, I don't know unless Eamon put on a wig and rode a red dragon. Like, I don't think that was him.
That's a crazy theory.
That theory
Oh,
is
it
fucking
doesn't.
whack.
There's no way.
It's the biggest whack
No,
theory
as
in the
crazy
history
as the
of theories.
season has been.
I'm
Imagine
like, where
it.
did that
Like,
even come from?
we have the moment that happens, you know, at the God's Eye, and then you know what they say in the book. So what if he just, you know, went up shore, past the wall, and then he was the Night King?
There's so many weird
These are the
theories
same
about this.
people that obviously did not see Game of Thrones when they addressed
No, yeah.
how the Night King was created.
I'm going to wait until we get to that vision part because it pissed me
No,
off.
I wasn't
so
talking
bad.
about the
ranted
vision.
about it.
I was
Holy
talking about Helena telling Aemond that she saw Aemond like burning him and killing a dragon.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck.
If
we have it on tape.
If we needed to redeem Aemond and keep it fairly book accurate here, him throwing Helena to her death to both clean up any witnesses that saw him killing Aegon and also to wipe out Helena, which, you know, does happen in the books. Him grabbing her and throwing her off would have been
That'd have
fucking
been so awesome.
huge
Like,
to redeeming this worthless, wienerless.
That's
fuck.
what I thought was gonna happen. I was like, okay, I know
Yeah.
this is not how her ending in the books are, but maybe he's gonna toss her off this fucking
That would have
side.
that would have made sense. I would have gone with it.
Yeah,
like,
plus it would have
was-
freed up a dragon. So he
Yeah.
could have put somebody who's like this is what Aemon from season 1 would have done. I don't know what is going on with Aemon for
This is what Aemon episode 1 through 4 would have done.
yeah.
Also, I don't give a shit about Allison at all. She's still a shitty mother. This is not a redeeming quality of her to just stand up for Helena. She just doesn't care. Like, she doesn't care about her sons at all. And
Yeah.
that whole end scene with her and Rhaenyra, I just wanted to just like, oh, please
Oh my
end this
God,
now.
why?
I can't wait till
Somebody.
we get
Yeah.
there. I can't wait till
Somebody
we
get there.
'cause- Ooh.
I was
Ooh.
secretly, you know, if they're gonna do that kind of shit, just have them be lesbians. Ooh, Patty Sniffer.
Dude, the fucking Shakespeare soliloquy here was so wild and out of place. It was it was like
They just had to put him in. That's why they had to fit him
man.
in the finale because people were like, "Where the
That's what
fuck
I'm
is
saying.
Christian Cole?" Yeah. That's why. This your boy, Kaida? This your boy?
Yeah, he had the best part in the episode. He's the most reasonable person in this entire episode. He's the only one who understands the gravity of the situation of what's happening here.
That is
Yeah,
true.
he's
You
going
sick
through
of my
it.
sister's panties, bro.
He's got some
They're,
PTSD.
Yeah,
they're
I'm
about
like-
to go to war. They're about to fight dragons. He understands what's about to happen. And
Oh, Zax, you're gonna be so disappointed.
I know.
I think
not
I
happening.
think Zax is trolling.
Yeah, there's no way. This, I'll give it. This scene wasn't too bad, but he's still a little bitch. He's still low
I
T.
fucking hate him.
It went
Hate
on
Ada, but it was a good scene
for a
though. It was
while.
a good
Yeah,
scene.
it was a really good scene. I was like shocked that I like that actually.
There was part of me that was like, they're gonna change something here, and he's gonna just like kill Gwaine or something like that in front of
Well,
everyone.
Well, the
I can-
wild part is, and I'm convinced it's because he's not talking to a woman. You know, because he's talking to another man, he's
Yeah.
like allowed to win the conversation
Yeah.
so he can go for it. And fuck.
I completely
Fish
forgot he's the
tank.
hand of the king. By the way,
Fish
just
tank.
completely
Yeah,
forgot
that too.
Yeah.
how
You-
lackluster that is.
You didn't see his golden Caesar necklace. That's why.
That's
yeah, we need his. But at the time season 3 comes around, I'm sure that necklace will be out, and I will have it.
Dude, the royal
give it a month.
puka
It'll be
shells
out.
are awesome.
I have
I
my
love
hand
those.
chain on my jean jacket.
I was also super confused because Kristen Cole outranks this fucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kept waiting for guards to come over and be like,
Yeah,
I was saying, I was like,
too.
he's
Like,
gonna
who do you
kill his
think you're talking
Gwaine here,
to?
dude. Yeah,
Everybody in the background was looking. They were all like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
because
Like,
no one would have questioned him if he had done it. That's what I mean. There was part of me that thought Cole's gonna kill this dude right here on the spot, and be like, and that's why you don't question the Lord Commander, who is also hand of the fucking
Hand of the
king.
king. Yeah.
So
and a man with nothing left to lose.
I'm
Like,
sorry, Prince Regent. Sorry, my bad.
yeah.
I misspoke.
Regent.
This was a good
That
scene.
guy reminds me of Loris Tyrell a lot.
But you know what this scene kind of reminds me of is last episode scene of Allison in the fucking woods swimming and stuff.
Yeah, allegedly trying to kill herself.
Yeah.
No,
So
I would give it different because at least there's something here that matters. Because
Yeah.
he's talking about how crazy this war is about to be, and everything that went wrong at the Battle of Rook's Rest and all of that, and it was a really good scene. I'll give it was a good scene. And then we got slapped in the face with this shit.
This was
That was rough.
Holy shit.
I will say, at least they had the blue beards and the weird colored hair.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah,
something in the
yeah.
books or is
Yeah,
that
it's something that's
DEI?
in Game of Thrones.
A lot of
okay.
pirates do that.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
the Tyroshi people. I remember.
Like
correctly.
isn't there one pirate with like a pink beard or something like that, like a real thick pink beard or something?
No, that was Dario Naharis. He had like a colored. He always did blue and like purple and stuff. And Danny was all like on to that. She was all up on that and his naked lady sword handles. She was all right in the Dahario dick. I can't talk. But yeah, what was this? This was horrible. Like mud wrestling.
Yeah, they were mud wrestling, man versus
As you do.
man.
It's like the Olympics.
Let's settle this in the mud.
Like men.
No thanks.
They punched him right in the face too.
Yeah.
Almost
is-
knocked out the veneers.
this cat needs to work on his transition.
Yeah. The cloak wear white.
I want
I'm
you
just
to fuck all of my
fast-forward.
wives.
Yeah.
Just
So like when Talon had his head
Look, there he
between
is.
his crotch, it was basically like his dick was right there.
Look, there we
So-
go. Look, we're about to see pout face baby Jace, who
Oh,
never
God.
kisses his wife the entire season. This beautiful woman, he never embraces her at all.
I didn't even notice that. Yeah.
Never
He
Dude,
embraces
doesn't like
her.
Venus. I don't know why.
If you didn't know these two were married,
They're not.
you would.
They're engaged.
When it's
They're
I'm sorry. Okay,
Yeah,
Or
if you,
been
did, if
thrown
you
to
didn't
each other or
know
whatever.
these two were together, you would have no idea.
You would think they were friends.
Yeah, no, there is no chemistry here to speak of.
You know what? He might be racist.
Oh,
Dude, with the way this cat is
Wow.
ranting about all
the
the
book.
lowborn
All the
folks,
lowboard people, I'm like, bro, you're as strong as she's black. What are you talking about?
I just
Oh,
I find his scenes entirely like doesn't matter who he's playing off, just so insufferable this season. He just doesn't give anything to the story. He doesn't move anything forward. He doesn't do anything.
He had one
I'm
good
over
scene.
him. With
He
the
had one
bridge
good scene, and that was at the Twins. That was
That-
it.
Yeah.
doesn't make up for
Yeah,
90%
it doesn't
of the
at
fact
all.
that he's just pouting the whole time.
yeah, it's
They're
very
talking about
much
his
like
bastard
shoot,
father.
get
Probably
out of the
upset
way.
he can't make TikTok videos
Yeah.
right now.
right? I was so distracted by that scene at the Twins that they were for some reason using a fucking door as a table. Like they're a fucking homeless guy and a crack ad deal in the projects. Like,
Why are we meeting on the bridge? Like, there's like a house on either end.
Yeah, can we go inside?
By the way, we're 34 minutes in.
What has
Like
happened?
we're not even
Mhm.
halfway on this fucking bar.
Nadia,
I mean, the episode ends about right here.
yeah.
Nadia, you have said for 7 weeks that exact same line that you were just doing. We are 34 minutes in and nothing has happened yet. You have said that
Speaking of
every
which,
time.
we're 34 minutes in, about an hour into the stream. If you are watching over on X, please come over to YouTube. We have a poll going on for the season finale. Thank you, everybody who's watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We are so close to being monetized. Appreciate everybody's support. Back to the program.
Yes. Watch it on YouTube, or you're gonna have to rewatch this episode in full.
Yeah, that's true. It's because I'm not excited about anything happening entirely in this entire fucking season that I go, oh, we still got 30 minutes of screen time to go through. It's just, man, I would have been better off reading the fucking books.
Yes.
You would.
Yeah, it would have taken you half the time.
Listen.
Yeah.
Nadia,
A third of the time.
when
And you wouldn't have
read
been
the book,
disappointed.
put some
I have no
headphones
desire.
on.
No. This turned me off.
No,
from
I'm
reading
telling
the
you, read the book, put on
Please
the
read the
score
books.
for this
No,
episode,
don't judge
for the
a book
show.
by the adaptation.
It's good. If you put on the score from the season 1 and you read the book, it's fantastic. Man, so good.
I'll reconsider. I'll think
The book's
about it.
Yeah,
fantastic.
the book's great.
I'll think about it. I thought about just diving right into Game of Thrones, skipping Fire and Blood and all the prequel stuff that Kayla was saying, and just go into Game of Thrones as if I just like how everybody else was given the books, and then backtrack. I don't know. I'm thinking about doing it that way. But
I don't know. Like Fire and Blood's like a easier, lighter read. Like you get into like Game of Thrones, it's big, long.
God, here
You
we
have
go
to
with
have
this
notes
shit
for it.
again, bro. Just a useless fucking character, man. Useless. She's
Yeah.
useless. We could have just had Nettles.
is that it?
Yeah.
That's the entire.
That's
fucking
literally
scene.
that's the entire
just
scene. She's
hanging
cold.
By a rock on the hill.
Oh, poor baby. You walked off in the wilderness like a fucking retard. Okay, yeah. Congratulations.
Don't go out with 0 supplies next time. Idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play stupid games, win
And
stupid
can we
prizes.
just go past this entire scene because
It's
it's
so
worthless. We already
It's so
because there
dumb.
was no point for this because
Yeah.
we just established in the last mud wrestling scene that you were going to think about it, which meant they could have did it in that scene. Like after you got your ass whooped, they could have just been like, we're gonna fight for you or whatever after dinner and blah blah blah. And he's like, oh, you can fuck my wives. And he's sitting there in the mud. And he's like, fuck your wives. And then we could just move past this because this scene is unnecessary. It's unnecessary.
The show is never beating
They
the
just gotta-
allegations that it's transphobic. They have one trans character and they just made him immediately a sexual deviant. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
man,
Well, they got to do the poly.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's crazy.
Just,
It's nasty in the mud.
And was that even
consensual?
consensual? It's like Thailand. He's being like, he's the weaker one. He doesn't have power.
Thailand wouldn't do that.
wouldn't.
He's still, even though he's weak, he's still a Lannister. You know what I mean? He wouldn't go and just be fucking whoever, especially not, unpenetrable.
random
You know what?
pirate gash wound.
I'm not even gonna
Can
get
I-
into that.
Can I also say this entire season, she has not come off very, what's the word, like formidable. Like she
Queenly?
doesn't come off
No.
as a queen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
it's like
She's
no
not real.
energy behind it. Like I don't know. It's just she comes very meek and very just like I don't know.
I don't want to
It's just-
fight. People are gonna die. They'll think I'm mean. I
Yeah,
don't
you're-
want
But
you're
to.
she
in
literally
fucking war.
burned like 20 of her cousins.
Yeah,
in the last
yeah,
episode.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
horrible.
Let's
It's like
avoid
the-
war. All of that.
Shut up. I did
Yeah,
like
there
her
you go.
costume there. The like embroidery on her shoulders.
Oh,
was really cool.
I thought the
Oh,
dragon
that
was cool.
sleeves in the
Yeah,
corner.
those was
Yeah. Those are
That was
really
cool.
cool.
Yeah, really nice outfit.
This was such a
Just
weird
drip.
point.
That's
It's like,
a nice trip.
Like, if she was a real queen, she wouldn't let this fucking idiot talk to her like that.
why are you even
She would-
eating with them? Come on.
Yeah.
You just want some
Peasants.
chicken wings.
No way, man. She should shut that shit down.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks like an
I don't
idiot
like-
to everybody.
You know what? It's foreshadowing in the most obvious way for what's to come. It's so annoying to me because it's like you could already see how you can't. This motherfucker is up to no good. You could already see it.
Yes, I especially this scene. Oh no, it's the consequences of my own choices. Like,
Yep.
shut up, Rhaenyra. You knew this was gonna happen when you decided to fucking sign up every Ron, Dick, and Harry in King's Landing. Like,
That was so wrong how that whole scene played out. It's like at
Yeah.
first I thought, oh, they're trying to like, they're trying to make her look bad or something. But then no, their angle on that will be, hey, it's like, she was forced to do this because she had no other choice. And it's like, this isn't a morally bad thing to do. But like, man, it's Rhaenys in the dragon pit all over again.
Okay, here we
And
go. My favorite part of the
Damon-
entire episode, where I get reminded that all of this is just leading to a cripple in a wheelchair.
Oh, and they even talk that they bring up the stories part a lot in this episode too.
Yeah.
A
it's
good
annoying.
story.
speaking of, did Damon ever penetrate this bitch?
No.
No.
Wow, what a fucking disaster.
I know.
I
I guess
this whole
they did
vision.
confirm that Helena is a green seer, I guess.
Who fucking cares? She's about to
She's
jump
a
out of a
Targaryen.
fucking
She should
window.
have that power. Like, God,
Yeah.
stop. I hated
This
that.
is the biggest middle finger of calling Daenerys the prince who was promised.
Yeah,
This is
Yeah.
just
fuck
the
off.
biggest
Just fuck
middle.
off.
You know what?
Just
Maybe this
follow
is
the
Gur Martin
role
testing it out. Like, let's see what they think of it. Oh, they don't like it, so we're gonna scratch that
They
out.
don't like
and
my
rewrite that
original
part.
ending. They don't like this ending. Like, I'm not writing again.
I may have written myself.
Oh
into
my
a-
god, this is the worst
Fuck.
CGI fucking
What?
God, please.
What the
Oh, yeah.
so bad. Why is it?
How do you mess
squishy?
that up so bad?
I,
You
I love that
already
Rod
have
Stewart
one.
cameo.
Why didn't they
But
just
also,
use
that's
it
not
from
even.
Game of
That's
Thrones?
not the night. Yeah, that's not the Night King. So like, why'd
Yeah.
they show him?
That's the
Yeah,
evening
why not
prince.
just show the Night King?
So I have a theory in that they decided to do this way late in the game, and they couldn't get the Night King to show up and do it like in the time
Oh.
frame they had, and so they just went with this fucking
It's just a
Bert and
White
Ernie
Walker.
looking goofball.
And yeah, they did cut Maelor, which makes what happens at the end of the episode even more stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
Fuck
is
off,
kinda
Daenerys.
scary.
This is just infuriating, even
Fuck
as somebody
off,
who's
Dan.
not read the books, because I know I have friends who are
It's not a
such
book.
just such big bookies for this IP, and they're like, no, John's still dead in the books. Daenerys off in La La Land. Like we're we don't know who the prince is promised, but it's kind of leaning towards John. This is the biggest.
Yeah,
middle
there's so
finger.
many textual clues that it's John. It's like there's things that
Yeah.
it's like the combination of ice and fire, the blue rose in the wall of ice. Like it's so dumb.
Fuck off, Daenerys.
Hey, listen, that's the closest we got to
Stupid
see some
bitch.
girl ass though. So
Yeah.
That's true.
It doesn't
Yeah,
mean
there's
anything.
that.
I will.
Because all we know is, oh God, stupid, so dumb.
I was kind of surprised that Emilia Clarke didn't come back and play Daenerys and was sitting here on the throne.
I know, right?
In his vision. I was like, oh, it's gonna be Daenerys. We'll
Yeah,
see.
Emilia Clarke is expensive.
More foreshadowing.
Yeah, see, I thought it was telling awesome. Like in a couple of the people at our place, I was like, this scene spoiled so much, but obviously not like people that didn't read the book have no idea about a few things in this whole scene. But like, it is just
Spoiled
I did
so
not
much.
like it. It spoils a lot of things, and it was just stupid. A very
Especially
poor
this
choice.
part.
Yeah,
This
this
part,
Yeah,
they-
man.
They're literally telling you what's going to happen at the end of season. It's probably
You're
going to be
die
at the end of
Okay,
season
thanks.
3, early
Yeah.
season 4. That's what's going to
So-
happen.
He wanted to be king for the last fucking 7 episodes. He was getting ready to be king, and because he had a trippy vision, because he's touching some fucking sap, he decided, nah, you know what? I'm not gonna be king.
I
I'm just
will
gonna be a
defend
little
that.
bitch.
I would say in the last episode, remember when he was sitting there with Viserys and he was saying, it's a burden. Do you really still want this? That was like his last, kind of thing. And this is his final push into, there's something bigger than me wanting the throne that we need to resolve, which still using a fucking, flash forward of everything that's going to happen to push his character art is stupid. But I mean, I guess you give it to him.
I'll
I
just
guess
push her out,
so. Let's
dude.
let's
Just push her
let's
out.
talk about that. If we're going to have a season character arc climax where somebody has a vision that inspires drastic change in them, it would probably be fucking great if we didn't spend the last 6 episodes giving him fucking fake out visions.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean,
Well, I
this
guess
is
he
the
wasn't.
vision
He
that-
wasn't ready. I guess that's the only defense you could have. He wasn't ready. He was still. He was still feeling like he wanted to be king, and he wasn't ready for the vision. I
But,
guess.
but he's like, now that I've had 9 other visions that I've rejected as
I've
bullshit,
been haunted.
this 10th one is the one that I'm like, oh shit, nope, that's
Yeah.
the real deal. 100%
Personally,
on board.
I would have been on board after I had a vision of me fucking my mother. You know,
Yeah,
I'd be
I
like,
know.
you know what? Maybe there's something else going on here that I need to be listening to.
I see.
That's just me.
I would have hard pivoted. Correct, Season I. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, bro,
Harrenhal's
fucking
got to
I'm out.
go, boys. There's something evil in this castle. We're burning it down.
I feel so bad for his dragon. He's just hanging out, not doing
Yeah.
anything.
No.
Well, they did mention that it's the dragon is in a good mood now because it's getting pigs and not sheep.
He
Yeah.
likes pigs.
That was a very important line of dialogue.
Tasted bacon.
Yeah.
There's also a theory that Helena's children is actually Aemon's, by the way. That's another crazy theory that's been going around.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yes.
Why?
That
Okay.
She's
Helena's 3 children are actually Aemon's because Aemon had a thing for his sister. And just, yeah.
But she's not old and fat and repulsive.
I don't know what to tell you. That's a theory going on.
Another character that completely disappeared after that episode, by the way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You think about that? You didn't see that old hag the rest of the season.
Nope. Fat Roz went away.
Convenience, plot convenience.
Was it even plot convenience though, or was it just literally character?
Sorry, I meant penis convenience.
Penis
to
convenience,
show his
perfect,
wang.
yeah.
Yeah. That's what it was.
Aegon will be king. Look, they're just going, Aegon will be king again. And you're going to die at the God's eye. Yeah, like, come on. You fucking bastards. Like,
Sit on a wooden throne, though?
You'll understand when we get there why she says that.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'll just read the book this weekend.
Yeah,
read the
because
book.
because of where all of this takes place, you will understand what she's saying.
Just pick her up and throw her out the
I
fucking
still can't
window.
get over like you tried to kill him and you burnt him and all that, and I'm like, what? You know what? Her saying that makes me think she's just like just talking bullshit and that she doesn't have visions. She's just saying things to rile him up.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Or you guys are
Sorry,
just like gaslighting the audience, like we didn't see what happened in that dragon fight, but hey, what do I know?
We weren't there.
And this is another nothing burger. She shows
Yeah,
up.
She shows up. We can talk in Old Valyrian. Oh, that's cool.
I was gonna say that's like what the 4th time that there was a moment where like somebody called somebody out, and then they decided to have a 5-minute conversation in Old Valyrian while the rest of the people are just sitting around like, sounds like they're talking about something important. Like,
Yeah, or the other thing here is like the optics of this situation. Like you're gonna come in and accuse your husband of not being loyal to your cause in front of a freaking army that he just got to fight for you. Like,
I'm like,
what the hell?
Why would she say that out loud? Like,
Yeah,
that shit was like, what are you doing?
This guy.
I was
The
gonna
biggest
say,
gulp he's
So look at he had the sweat on his forehead and everything. Look at him.
but
It was
one of
all-
the
it
things
was all
I'm actually like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like that's not getting ridiculed enough. Like, let's pretend that she was right and that Daemon was, plotting against her. Like, oh, you just walked into him and his loyal army.
Yeah.
Or you're wrong, in which case you need him to fight for you, and you just called him a traitor in front of all of the troops that need to fight for you. Like, this is literally a no-win situation.
You know what he should have done? Power move, high T would have been. He should have like grabbed her and just like kissed her in front of everyone, right?
That's what I thought he was gonna do.
Like that's what I thought I was gonna do, and I'm like, okay, or
I'm
just
thinking,
bitch out.
we got Damon.
trying to
Damon's back. He's gonna start doing his thing.
Yeah, high T Damon's back.
I'm trying to see.
Yeah, look at
if
Simon in the background. Yeah. I like
There
Simon.
should be like a overhead shot, and you can see what's his face just like just sinking into the background.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It shows up.
Yeah, is that it right here?
No, it's a little after this.
Yeah. It's
Go forward.
it's like right
It should
here.
be.
I think.
Yeah, it should be right after this.
Oh, he
like,
does point the sword at him.
He says you fight for a queen, and
And then
just,
watch him. He's just like
look.
slipping.
Stepping back,
slipping
yeah.
there you
Look,
go.
there it is, right there. There he is. He starts fucking dipping. He's,
He says,
Oh,
uh,
I gotta go.
fuck you bastard.
I'm out.
Take a call.
And then here we go.
Oh,
here we go. This
talk
was a
about
good scene.
I liked this
It's
scene.
a
though.
good acted scene.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
However,
shit dialogue.
it should have been two episodes ago.
Yeah.
Like they
For
keep
sure.
meeting at the boat, and after Adam got a dragon and he came to him and was like, "Hey, maybe you can ride." He's like, "No, my sea and salt." That's where this conversation should have been.
Yeah.
Not here.
Yeah. I feel like I do enjoy it though, because it is like, hey, he's your son, and you keep dismissing him. You're dismissing his brother. You should acknowledge him. You should, raise him up or whatever. And, it just shows the flaw in Corlys' part that he just has too much pride to say exactly what it is. And I did like this scene a lot.
Yeah,
Well,
talking back to him was like he actually showed some balls,
Yeah.
Right? Well, there's the line in the book that basically, they don't know why Corlys got on board with his bastards, but they kind of very much hint that, like, Rhaenys would not have been down with the bastard parade getting paraded through the castle.
Yeah.
So he kind of had to keep him at arm's distance. But the decision to make him an asshole who's not like, hey, why don't we make sure that Mouse and the two kids are fed? Like, that seems a bizarre choice for as much as they elevated Corlys in season 1.
Yeah,
Plus
sure.
feeding into certain stereotypes about
Yeah.
black
Come on
father
now.
that
Come
abandons
on.
his kids. Like, come on, guys, you're better than this.
Yeah, Corlys, 3 baby mamas, not taking care of his kids, paying child support. Good job.
Mhm.
Like,
Yikes.
but this was a good scene. I would give him that.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
good.
Good
Good on them
turns
for
out.
having good actors, because this would have been
I was
like
gonna
Here's
say,
this
people didn't.
bitch. I'm so tired of her story. It adds nothing. Like,
It
we
doesn't,
could have
man.
literally just had Nettles and it would have been better. It'd have
I
been 10
know.
times
Why
better.
is Sheep Stealer so ugly too? Oh my god.
Yeah, looks kind of fucked up.
Oh, and our favorite white worm is
Ah,
back. When you thought you could not.
oh,
Boo!
You
we
can't
could
see
do
my
it.
eyes, but they're rolling right now. Like, they just went through my skull 3 times.
It's like,
So,
shut
did
up.
you guys
So wait a
read
minute,
the thing that the kiss between
Was
Rhaenyra?
ad-libbed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Which
so
makes it even more stupid.
yeah, so I was, I heard that and I was like, well, wow, they're gonna have to rewrite episodes 7 and 8 to cover that significant character moment.
Nope.
And then they did none of that. They just completely ignored it. Fascinating choices.
Is Damon back on Dragonstone, or did he stay at Harrenhal?
You stayed at Harrenhal. You saw it at the end.
I get it. You don't want your main with your side chick. Okay.
I was gonna say, respect to Rhaenyra. She understands the game.
Yeah. You must not let the rem fall to those. And who will pay the price? Nobody cares. Fucking have your dragon.
Stupid
do
dialogue,
something.
needless, didn't need to be included. The whole scene could have been cut.
Yep.
I will
I
say
can't-
there is some
Oh,
really
this
great
part.
cinematography
we
toward
go.
the end of
Here we
placing her in
go.
different positions.
Yes.
So there has been, but yes, I was like,
Oh, and
there's
there's
no
the
way.
part here too where they're both like wearing the same color turquoise, the certain Virgin Mary blue.
Mhm.
Yeah, she got rid of her green.
They're
She's
both,
like,
but they're both wearing it.
So how long is this scene from start to finish? It felt
It's
like
really
half
Felt
an hour.
long. Yeah.
let's see, where did it start? Right about 59:34.
I was so annoyed. I'm like, so
Oh my god.
motherfuckers can just leave
It's
King's
solid.
Landing
Mhm.
and get to
It's a solid 10-minute
Dragonstone.
scene.
Like,
That's an eternity.
Yeah, it is.
yeah,
It's
it
like
was a
it ends like
long
right
scene.
here.
It's
Solid
a
10-minute
long
scene.
Jesus
Jesus.
Christ.
Yeah.
Why? What was the point of this? It's like she's already talked to her. What is she gonna say? Oh, I wish our kids didn't have to fight. I wish we could be friends. Like, bro.
Well, like,
They're
she-
setting up season 3, obviously, for when Rhaenyra gets to King's Landing. Duh, it's not like we couldn't see that happening anyway. When Aemon leaves, you're not gonna have any defensives, so they have no choice but to let you in. This is pointless.
As I say, everything about this was pointless because it doesn't solve anything about the way she feels, whatever Rhaenyra says to her about, like, do you think you're going to be admonished? Because no, like, I don't care what you allow us to do, we're going to do it anyway. And obviously, for those of us that have read the book, we know that this means nothing. And I was trying to explain that to Austin without spoiling too much. But it's like she has no idea that Aegon is gone because she's here.
She's a shitty mother.
Does
She's
Allison
an awful mother.
even know that Aegon isn't there?
To me, I don't think she does because
Lara
not until
snuck her out. Yeah.
So wait, is in this scene, is Rhaenyra basically telling Alicent, like, you have to give me your son's head? Like, you have to do something to provide it?
You have to let me go take Aegon her
Yeah.
brother's head.
We gotta wrap up this
Alicent,
A son for a
story.
son.
and Alicent tells her like she's gonna let her in, and if you show up in 3 days' time, like we'll just let you in. And I'm like, the fuck? What?
They have got to wrap up this Alicent shit in next season. Like, she's not that important in the books. She's not. Like,
No.
No.
Well, this is
she's
again.
dragging. She's dragging it. Like, at first, yeah, you were integral. Everything going on with you was good. At a certain point, you became useless. You should have just faded into the back, kept your little, say your little sly remarks, fuck Kristen Cole, you know what I'm saying, and do your thing, because you're starting to get annoying.
Yeah.
Starting.
This is another problem. The writers and the production team like the actress and the character too much.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
Fucking get her out of here.
For sure. I get it. She's a great actress. She does really good. I understand that. Get her the fuck out of here. Period.
This is my favorite scene because it's nobody talking and it's just badass, like, armor being put
like
on
we
these
can
guys.
pretend this is gonna be good, like we're gonna get a fight or something, but yeah.
I really thought we were going to get a tease for the gullet at the end.
Me too. I thought we were gonna get the gullet at the end. I thought that would be
I
a
thought
great
this
place
was-
to stop.
By the way, this placement of him is great in this scene. The lighting for it and the
Looks
uses
good.
of depth, looks great.
Foreshadowing for some more shit for him.
Right.
For sure.
Right.
If you can tell with all
Fuck me. Am I the only
swords.
idiot that thought we were going to actually have something happen in the end here?
No, I thought we
all
were going to
did.
get a battle too.
We all did.
I was going to say this was a 10-minute. I'm gonna use the phrase again. This was a 10-minute ball fondle that didn't lead to anything.
And it was great. They had the themes for each, each region, each faction has their own theme, and then we're integrating the theme. Like when the Starks and the Lannister theme started coming in, I was like, oh, that sounds sexy. And then you got Daemon in his armor right here. I'm like, yo, we might get. And then I'm thinking they're doing all of this so that we get the gullet scene right at the end of the season, and then that drags into season 3. If they would have ended it with the gullet, I still wouldn't have liked this episode, but it would have been better.
Yeah,
it would have been better. 100%.
Oh my god, who wears plate armor to see?
Yeah, that was a little odd.
That was weird.
Yeah. He's a badass, man. Look at him. Yeah, he is.
He's the only high T man on the whole fucking show.
He looks super pissed.
He's the only one that has any sense of testosterone in him the entire show. That's it. He's stuck to his merits. He doesn't want any help from his bastard father. He doesn't care. He just wants to do the job, go home, and just come back and do it. He just doesn't want to be a part of any of this shit. He's loyal. He's loyal to his lord. He's the only high T male in this entire fucking season.
Which is why he is going to spoiler. Yeah. I'm just going to leave it at that because you haven't read it yet. So I'll wait.
And then...
Oh my god, look at this dragon. Cool. It's weird looking. Like, why is it all model-y and shit? Like, can't just be a brown dragon?
You have a hard time putting a saddle on that boy.
I kind of like
it. You raw dog it.
It's very like feral to me.
Yeah, it looks like a wild dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it was bigger, this is how I would imagine cannibal looking.
Yeah.
Not how I would imagine sheep stealer looking, but
I wish we would. Okay, what the fuck did they do to my boy Otto?
What happened? What happened?
I was like, why is he in a jail cell, or where the fuck is he?
What's going on?
When did this happen?
Yeah, isn't he supposed to be with the Hightower army? He's supposed to be with them, right?
Wasn't he
with Darren? Yeah, and they're
yeah.
supposed to be moving to meet the Lannisters. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah.
I know I'm not misforgetting. I just read it like a month ago, so there's no way.
No, this makes no sense where he is.
I am super glad that we are having this conversation because I think all of us got on this chat in the pre-chat and we're like, all right, I fell asleep in one of the previous episodes when Otto got captured. Like, Otto got captured, and I wasn't paying attention. Right? We all thought we missed something, right?
Yes,
Where the fuck did this come from? It just is out of nowhere. And
My
this
plan
is
was
some
to
more
play it
shit
cool.
that's added in just for drama's sake. And how are you going to explain who captured him?
Who
Was it
captured him?
Lars?
Why?
What was it? Was it the Septons? Did they capture him? Like, what's going on? And we gotta wait 2 years to find out.
I bet they talk about it in the behind the scenes in an episode, but like, oh, where's
I didn't
Otto?
watch
Otto
that.
is no, I watched it. They didn't mention it. I'm just
Of
like,
course not.
how do you just throw this at us? And now
This
we
is
have
a-
to wait 2 years to find out
This
what's
is a
going on.
literal cock tease.
Yep.
Edging.
Tywin Lannister would never. Wouldn't
and
happen.
then we get
Comparisons are dead.
We get Aegon leaving without his other son, so there's going to be I guess they're going to have
Weird.
to cut out that one part, unless it's going to be some random fucking child.
But in the show, he only has a daughter left.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He's supposed to have two. He's supposed to have two sons. He's supposed to have Jaehaerys and Maelor, and he only had Jaehaerys, which made Blood and Cheese even more stupid.
Unless
so maybe
Helena is
Aemon
pregnant.
will be the father of Maelor.
I guess.
Maybe Mailer's hanging out with Darren.
Darren.
But Darren came. We
Oh,
just thought
beautiful.
Tesserine was pretty.
Right, Austin, this is a great shot, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
so good.
Oh, so
Such
Oh
a
my
cool
God.
shot.
Yes.
The weight of history and it's just so nice.
I
The
thought it was a
lighting.
great
Story.
shot.
Man,
It was a great, and then we have the one with Allison after. I'm like, yeah, these are really cool looking shots. Who the fuck cares because of what you just showed us?
It ends with so much time after it too. It sucks.
It just
I
yes.
know.
This is look at this.
Look at that gap, man.
Jesus Christ!
Which was the worst part. I don't know about you guys. I have developed this terrible habit of the last 4 or 5
That was
episodes
great.
of pausing the
Yes.
episode to see how
See
much
how far-
time is left.
Yes.
and how much
Yes.
Oh, very
I
much.
do that. Yes.
And when
I'm
I've
laying
never
on the
done
couch
that
with
in
my
any
girl.
other show. I never. like,
I pick up the
never.
remote and I go like, if you're watching it on like Hulu, because I have
Mhm.
Hulu, so I watch it live through there. And you go up and it just shows how much time is left. I did that like 2 times watching this episode. I'm like, oh god damn, fuck.
sad.
I hit that and I was like, oh, okay. Well, the Allison and Rhaenyra conversation is over and we have like 22 minutes left. Cool.
We got the
We're
gullet.
about
Let's
to
get
pop off. No, we
Nothing.
just had fucking 16 minutes of credits.
it. Fucking stupid.
Fuck this show.
Yeah.
Am I the only one that brought memes? Anybody else brought memes?
I have some on
Maybe.
my phone. I can
I can
They're
pull them
pretty
up.
good
Hold on.
chat.
I was gonna say,
No.
if you shoot them over the private chat. We could
A lot of the good ones I have we put them in the chat. Let me make sure I go to the right bookmarks.
I like the one that you sent me.
Hold on.
I sent that one to the chat, babe.
Okay, I have to make sure I'm in the right bookmarks because my bookmarks get crazy. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, okay.
I've got a news article with a ton of them.
That'll work. Yeah.
I can
But
pull that up.
I have one that really cracked me up. Hold on. I have it where is it?
Why is my computer acting like a piece of crap?
Yeah, there we go.
All right, hold on. Let me pull up Twitter. Pull up.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you. All right.
Yeah. So
There you
just
go,
let
Kaida.
me know. Okay, you ready? All right.
Yes.
This one right here, I kid you not, when I watched this, I was crying laughing when I saw this.
Yeah.
When I saw this meme. Okay, here it
That's
is.
who that was.
This one has a little sweetness to it. This one has a
That's pretty good.
I like that.
that was such a good one. Holy shit. I was like, yeah, that's good. All the good ones were like from the earlier episodes. Man, they're all in the chat.
I'm
This is the
sending
one
more
I
to the
had.
chat right now.
Every time we see a dragon saddled in the House of Dragon, it reminds me Daenerys was really just holding on for dear life.
Yeah.
Oh, for real. Like,
She didn't
You know
have
what?
any drag. They didn't mention that in Game of Thrones at all, which I always thought was really weird. It's like, they're getting big. You could put something on. I don't know how much you could spread your legs, but
Okay, I can show this one, even though this is my guy, but
I just sent a couple to our chat.
Yeah, I'm
Nadia, if
opening
you
them
wanna-
up
Okay.
right now.
I'm sending them to Lisa, who will send them to the chat.
Where are you sending them to?
I was just texting you.
The
Okay.
Emilia Clarke one got me.
this one right here is
Dude, if you were Ryan Condal and you had just done the scene where Allison, or where Rhaenyra snuck into Alicent's sept to have the secret meeting, and everybody fucking hated it, and then you knew you were about to do it again in episode 8, dude, I would have been shitting my pants. I would have been texting HBO like, guys, we gotta cut this scene, man.
You did it twice. You had look this one.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
He's
That's a good one.
literally look like that the entire season.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that one.
I like that one a lot.
He's just been
let me
walking
see.
around with the fucking Doug lips all season. That was
That's pretty good.
There was another one I saw. I didn't save it, but it said Jace is gonna make Dragonstone great again. That shit was fun.
Oh man.
Fuck, man. You know
All right,
what's crazy?
I like
They
this
had-
one because
Let me
this
see
is
it.
D&D related. This is totally D&D related. So now you can't sneak attack your way out of a fight. So you flee. I love this.
That is
As a D&D
move.
nerd, I can appreciate this.
Yeah.
I thought it was referencing the fact that, earlier in the episodes, Vhagar just fucking disappears out of nowhere, and then her big ass just pops up and kills people. Like it's, oh man. You know what's crazy? This season sucks, and I'm upset.
I like this one.
Yeah,
This is where I
I'm
would-
having a hard time here, guys. Like, I'm just kind of frustrated.
I like. Where was
That's
the
good.
one that you sent me? You sent me this thing, and it was basically like a screen caption of Jay saying, "We need Damon and his dragons," and I was like, "What did you put?"
Oh,
It was funny. It's like he just made a meme in my like DMs. Like, trying to find it.
what it was Jace saying,
We need
we need Damon
and
and his dragon, and it was I think that the caption was me trying to convince HBO to make an episode that doesn't suck.
Yeah.
No, man, they fuck. I hate that I understand this reference.
We need a Cersei back, man. I'm telling you, Cersei was my favorite character.
I've
Fuck the
been
rest of them.
rewatching Game of Thrones.
I want to go back and rewatch
She's a
it.
I'm on season 4
badass.
right now.
I like
And-
Game of Thrones Cersei. She's not book Cersei, but it's like a good.
She's so
character.
good. I still think season 3 of Game of Thrones is the best season they ever had. It was so good.
Season 3 was awesome.
Like serving cunt death. Look,
Jace.
the entire season he's just walking around.
Oh,
He's
this is a good one.
bastards.
Ain't nobody CCing Aegon on the emails.
Oh my god. Dog. You know what's crazy? Every actor is fucking, they are doing their job though. I would give them that. That's the only thing that's kept me interested. These actors know what the fuck they're doing, man.
Yeah, if it wasn't up for them.
Even non-binary Emma D'Arcy, she knows what the fuck she's doing.
Jesus. Allison touching the cold baby and then aborting them. Thank you, Planned Parenthood.
Oh, shit.
No, that one right there is fucked. That is
Allison breakfast.
Oh, dude.
Jeez.
Wait, where's Larry's in that picture? Come on.
David tugging in here.
you right now.
Oh, that mother.
Lizard lady.
no, that one. I saw that one. That one was fucking hilarious.
Everybody who has a cat understands.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was funny. Oh,
That was a good one.
I gotta turn this ring light off. I'm fucking cooking right now.
Rhaenyra, we need to kill Aegon. Aegon, we need to kill Rhaenyra. Damon at Harrenhal. That's pretty good.
That would imply that.
Oh my god. Yeah, I saw that one too.
You know, for
Really,
all of
hey.
its repetitiveness, Peaky Blinders was pretty good though.
Peaky
For all-
Blinders.
Love Peaky
better-
Blinders.
Better than this so far. I love Peaky Blinders.
It was
Peaky
good.
Blinders is great.
Well, I mean,
No,
especially like the
man,
second season.
That one's fucked.
just-
okay.
After the second season of Peaky Blinders, it just got repetitive. Just switching
did.
out certain characters, the storyline was the same thing. So
that
Damon's
last season was
subplot.
pretty good though. Last season
Yeah.
was pretty good. I understood that
All right.
reference.
Last one, and then we'll do. All right. Well, everybody, it has been such a blast to hang out with everybody and talk about the show. I wish we were ending on a more positive note, but I guess my positive note is I got to know you guys and enjoy time with you. So I'll let
along the way.
Yep. I'll let everybody kind of go around, give their rating of the season, plug yourself as well. So we'll get out of here. So, Kaida, I'm going to start with you, my friend.
Yes. I appreciate you having me on. I didn't know you at all. I just saw the tweet and I was like, fuck it. You know, I'm not doing anything. I guess I'm watching it anyway. So I'll just see what happens. And then, you know, we had this little nice 8-week, well, for me, 6-week ride. It was nice. It was good. It was good to meet you guys. You guys are cool. And this show had me in the first half, not gonna lie. I was like, you know what, we might be doing something here. And then they dropped the ball right on their big toes. Like they fucked it up. And if I could say anything, I would say it's been a great experience, but this show, they have really dropped the ball. Like, because season 1, I gave season 1, it was like an 8 or a 9, especially like that latter half of the season. Each episode just kept getting better and better and better. And it's like the complete reverse with this season. Like after episode 4, every episode just gets worse and worse and worse until we get to this. And it's just, I have to give it like a 4. I have to give it a 4 because it's like one good battle scene and like a couple good moments in some episodes does not make up for a season full of crap. It just doesn't work for me. It's not like I will go back and watch season 1. I've done that already. I fucking love it. I love it more on a rewatch. It holds up really well. This is not going to hold up well at all. This is going to be like, you know, when you rewatch a show and you skip like episodes or you skip a season, people are going to skip this season when they go back and rewatch the show because it's just nothing.
Yeah,
just nothing at all. And but at least we got Rings of Power coming out next month, so you know that's gonna
maybe that'll be better.
Feminine.
Calm down, dude. Calm down.
Where can people find you, Kaida?
Yes,
Or plug yourself. Where are you going to be?
Right there. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on YouTube. I'm going to be doing more videos. I've been waiting for the games to come out before I make more videos. And whenever I have the nerve to cover whatever's going on in pop culture, gaming, movies, I'll make a video on it. So please follow me there. I just cracked 500, which is crazy.
Love that.
Thank you. I just started like 2 months ago, and then I took like a month off. So just to get that number, and I know people who've been doing YouTube for years and haven't even cracked that, and that's, you know, it's a major accomplishment. So I appreciate that, and I appreciate the support. I appreciate you guys, you know, welcoming me in and all this other stuff. And just follow me on YouTube and on the Twitters and the TikToks. And I hope that season 3 picks it up. I don't know if anybody will be around for season 3. I hope the Duncan and Egg show is really good to like make up for this, because I've heard those books are good. I'm going to read them. So but yeah, that was great. Yeah, no, not this episode. I'm just talking about the experience because fuck this episode, fuck this show.
Lord and Lady B, your rating and then plug yourself.
Okay, I'm giving it a 3 out of 10. I'm just saying, like, the things that are holding the show together are like the production design, cinematography, and sometimes it's CGI. Like sometimes it looks like ass. Like the start of this episode, that was so bad. I'm like, what am I watching? Like 1990s video games, Assassin's Creed or something. Anyway, I really love the books. I recommend the books to everyone. Please go back and read them. But for myself, I am going to probably start making videos again, and I think it's a great time for me to write or do that video where I said, hey, I'm going to make a video about what I want to do if I made the show, how I would start it, the structure, like some of the subplots and stuff. So it's feeling like it's the right time for me to finally do that. So
nice.
Nice. Cool. What about you, Lord B?
Find me on the White Cloaks. We predominantly do Wheel of Time stuff. Again, after I'll echo her sentiments. Now that we've got the big life event out of the way, we got a little more time to make some videos. So appreciate all that.
And what's your rating for this season?
I think I'm gonna echo. Kelda. I think I'm at a 4. There's not enough here to justify a passing grade, and it's a waste of fucking time.
Agreed. Sammy, what about you? Are you there, my friend? Okay, You're awake. Okay.
I know.
I'm plug yourself.
I'm sorry. I don't know. It sucked the humor right out of me. I got nothing to say. This was a failing grade. I enjoyed the first season immensely, and just to have it just edge along and accomplish nothing was a major disappointment. And I don't know, it bummed me out a little bit. I was expecting way more. So I'm Sammy 3P. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on YouTube. I'm a couple subscribers or followers away on Twitter from hitting 900. I think 15. YouTube, I only got about 114, but it's growing. I'm kind of indefinite on my content. It's probably something more in the evergreen territory, but yeah, maybe I'll make something.
Austin, how about you, my friend? What's your rating?
Well, my rating for the episode is 55% for me because it fucking sucked. For the season also is a 58 or 59. I just watching, so I don't really have the disappointment that all of you guys have with Game of Thrones because I've only seen the first season and a couple episodes in season 2. I'll get to it maybe, but I don't have that disappointment. But I'm starting to feel the disappointment of House of Dragon because I'm like, what the fuck, man? Where are the dragons? Where's the fire? And then I started to read the book a little bit, and I was telling Nick this. There was one, maybe it was a paragraph, but it said the worst parts of the battle took place in the air and on the sea. Where? So it's just a little disappointing. I don't know if I'm excited for season 3. I'll have to wait to get excited, but I do think I can commit to reading the book because I need something that gives me some fulfillment of the story. So yeah, that's my show.
All right. And I don't know if you want to plug. I know both you and Nick are on the same show, so or if you Nick, you want to give your rating and plug whatever works, guys.
Yeah, it's fine. But firstly, thank you, Nadia, so much for having us. It's been a lot of fun. It's been great, meeting everyone. Everyone's been super awesome, super cool, new friends, and it's been great to chat with people. As far as the episode goes, yeah, it was definitely a 5 out of 10 for me. Aside from a few saving qualities, and that's probably more so the acting, cinematography, audio. Obviously the CGI was a little wacky in this episode compared to other episodes, especially at the end of end of episode 7. Season 1 was like a 9 out of 10 for me. This one's probably like out of 4, as well. Like it's just half as good. It pales in comparison. It's nothing but filler type anime that we got for this whole season that meant a whole lot of nothing. Definitely read the book. It is far better, and you will not be disappointed like you have been watching this show. And as far as season 3 goes, I know what's coming. So yes, you could say, or I could say that there will be better moments, but it's obviously like trying to instill faith into people to be like, don't worry, season 3 is going to be better, but it's actually going to be very hard to compel people to watch it. Hopefully we can get together again for season 3 and see if we can give it more praises than bashing on it, although I'm sure we will, just in jest for Kristen Cole and others. And that's the fun part, right? That's the part we enjoy. The other thing I'll say is what we've got coming up. We just posted another second video ever on YouTube with the Robert Downey Jr. and Dr. Doom spiel. Which is gotten a decent amount of views for us, being smaller, which is just exciting. So we've got another video that I'm editing. I'm still editing the video that we did with Sammy, so that will be coming out soon, I promise. Kind of left, but we figured out a movie that we're going to be doing and covering in the future, and then we are planning on seeing Long Legs this week finally. Nadia will be hitting you up for a time. Hey, you canceled on me, bud. I was like, let's go see it.
Just don't go see Trap. It's crap. So,
and it rhymes.
That makes me so sad.
It's so bad. I wanted to walk out of it.
Damn,
That's
really?
how bad it was. Yes.
Sucks.
I just realized something. I didn't mention that I'm thankful that you had me on the show, and it was very nice to meet you.
Oh, you're fine.
No, I did enjoy myself.
We're discussing, for those who are watching, we're discussing doing the Penguin, so the panel will be back. So we just gotta work out a time for it. But yeah, go ahead, Nick. Sorry.
Oh no, yeah. So you can find us on X at Plot Strikes Back. There's no because Elon doesn't give us enough characters to include all of it, but that, and then you can find us on YouTube now, since we are actually uploading content, so you can watch some of our future videos, and that's all.
Awesome. Well, again, I want to thank my panel. You guys have been awesome. You guys make this experience like so much fun. I didn't know this was gonna work. I'm so glad I did it. I'm very excited to continue with you guys. That being said, I give it a rating a 3 out of 10 for the whole season. I was fucking bored the entire time.
Yep.
So
yeah,
3 out of 10. It was complete filler. You cannot make up with just 1 or 2 scenes here and there for an 8-episode season. It just doesn't work for me. So maybe I'll be back for season 3. I don't know. We'll see. We got 2 years to kind of figure it out. Maybe we'll do next year. We'll do the Knights of the
Seven Kingdoms.
Yeah,
Fun book.
Do that.
Fun book.
There you go.
We'll figure it out. But until then, thank you everybody in the chat who has stopped by as well. Thank you everybody who supported us. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Everybody's description links are in the description below. Check everybody out. They're awesome content creators. And until next time, folks, see you later. Bye.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye now.